are here on the Messe show again, and we are talking with you again about Randall. Amazing stuff, amazing amplifiers, amazing RG14. So my first question to both of you. Satan, what can you tell me about that, just briefly?
Well, Satan is the Ola Englund signature model, and it's a collaboration with Ola and Mike. And basically, they just set out to make the most brutal sounding head you could make.
We ended up tweaking it to Ola's specifications, and we ended up going with two KT88s and two 6L6 combination in it. You can see it over there up on the stage over there, and yeah, just some cosmetic stuff and very minor tweaks since the last one we showed here at Messe last year.
Mike approached me, this was before Randall, when he was doing his own amps, the Forden amps, and he said like, okay, I want to do an amp for you, and I wanted one because I played in Natos and it's like the best sounding amp I've ever tried at that point. So I was like, okay, I want to get one, but I want to do this and this and this, and like my own custom, because he was doing custom stuff then, so it was so easy for him to just add a sweep knob, add a little more extreme measures to the grind and the girth, more gain, totally different transformer, changing the sound to an even more clarity focused sound. And then somewhere around that, Randall came along, hired Mike. I got a chance to fly over to Canada and spend 4 days with Mike, really like dialing in and working on the amp and make it fit my playing. So that was a lot of fun. So, I mean, it's really, I've been such a big part of designing the sound of that amp. But of course, Mike Forden is the mastermind behind it all, and he's the god. But it's really my sound. So that's awesome.
Let's move on to that one. Recently, we've had a chance. And we tested this thing, and I must tell you that it's very functional, and at the same time it's very cheap. So how did you come up with the idea to combine so many novelties and so many functionalities in one device?
Well, basically, we already had the design of the preamp from the RG series. So basically, I mean, the reason why it's the size it is because it really is the entire RG preamp inside. So it's the entire 3 channels of the RG preamp and a full EQ. Now, as far as the feature set, we wanted to make it so it's something somebody could use even if they were in a situation where they couldn't bring their amp. So that's why we put the XLR out, and the XLR out is speaker emulated. That's why we put things like the switchable loop. So basically you can bring this and a couple of pedals. There's also power to power a few pedals, and boom, 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 you get everything you need. You could go into the effects loop return of another amp and you have your sound. And the other thing that we thought was cool about it, let's say you use this as part of your sound on a pedal board and everything, you could take your pedal board home and just go out of the 1 watt out and use your same rig to practice at a low volume. So we're just looking for kind of an all-in-one solution the RG is the signature Randall solid-state sound. So in something this small, we couldn't fit 5 tubes in it, so it was the way to go.
We got 6 channels, 6 different functions, and then 7 programmable functions. So we have the TSS switch, which is similar to the one that we have on a Thrash. So we took that idea and brought it back onto this amplifier. Allows you to shift your 3-band EQ, your bass, middle, and treble up and down, better matching, or to get more diversity between the other channels. Channels 1 and 2 are American black-faced inspired. Always has 3 gain stages for the harmonic content. So you can set it up as crystal clean or a slight breakup, You have three-way bright switches for each gain control. And then you have a common depth and presence for each channel strip. Channel 3 and 4 brings up into some modern gain settings. Then you also have some voicing switches that you can bring gain stages in and out. 2, 3, and 4 gain stages, and you have a boost, a programmable boost on it. All MIDI assignable and accessible through continuous control if you need to. Same thing with channels 5 and 6. It's more of a modern voicing. It's got a lot more sparkle, thump, and gain. And you have also the TSS switch as well. Three-way bright switches. Then again, all the common 7 programmable features, two effects loops, second master volume for lead work, and yeah, it's all MIDI assignable. A lot of choices you can have.
Powiem krótko, jest dużo, jest ciężko i jest dobrze.